Hey guys, it's John from ARTV. It's time for a review of the new album from metalcore act, The Word Alive, the follow-up to their album Life Cycles. This one is called Real, with a period at the end.
The period means there's gonna be some serious shit talked about on the album.
The Word Alive are a metalcore act that were formed in 2009, kind of the remains of a couple of other bands coming together and forming this group. It was my senior year of high school whenever these guys formed and started putting out their first singles. I was familiar with them, but I never really got into them. Life Cycles was very disappointing and something that I just didn't even bother listening to more than a couple of times just because I wasn't into it. The sound felt very stale to me. The guitars were all just kind of the riffage, you know, typical metalcore, and didn't really try to break the formula at all. I see them trying a little bit more on Real. A little bit more experimentation is done here. And I won't say that the singles necessarily gave everyone a good taste for what was actually on this record, as I feel like there's better tracks kind of scattered throughout the actual record once you dig into it a little bit more. I don't think Play the Victim or even Broken Circuit are good representations for what the sound on this album really is. There are tracks that do impress me fully. To Struggle and Claw My Way has some very intricate and quite impressive guitar work. It's really backing this whole track. The drums also pound heavily on this one. Everything comes together and makes for probably my favorite track on the entire record. Glass Castle was another one that I wanted to note guitar-wise. I thought that that one also lyrically had a little bit more to it. Obviously they do fall into the cliches sometimes. Metalcore, every release, there's gonna be some songs that just have to be the anthem or the stop bullying anthem, or we're not gonna take it anymore anthem, or else we're gonna stand together. And of course this album has Lighthouse for that. But there are tracks that are more suited for my taste. Like I already mentioned, To Struggle and Claw My Way, Fortune Teller, Glass Castle. That one actually intrigued me a whole lot. Like I said, I am a fan of that one. And even the single Play the Victim. Musically, I don't think that it really does too much to really stand out, but I think it does have a good message that it's trying to convey on that one. I think it's a lot of what people are doing these days. It's a shame, but people are just trying to make themselves look like they're the ones that are always getting beat up on, and no one likes them. You play the victim so that you can get attention. I think that's what that song is really all about. There are tracks that do experiment and play around a little bit more, like 94th Street. Electronics flare up on that one. Broken Circuit is another one that you're going to see that on. I think it works kind of to an extent. I think on 94th Street, that one sounds a little bit more airy and atmospheric production-wise. The drums have a little bit of an echo and reverb to them, and I think that sounds pretty legit. And there's moments on Broken Circuit that I do enjoy. I think the electronic flares do fit well with the guitars at times. And I like the screamed and harsh vocals on that one. That track has honestly been growing on me since my first listen. It does get a lot of hate, but I'm honestly not sure why. Your Mirage has a little bit more of those electronics. You'll hear those synth build-ups in the middle of the track. Starts off very harshly, but the chorus kind of rounds things out, and honestly I'm kind of on the fence on that one. Collapsing did a pretty decent job on closing out this record. I enjoyed the fact that they didn't just go out with a slow burner. They actually had some more intense musical moments that kind of punched their way in there near the end and throughout this track. Overall, I'm feeling a little bit mixed on this record, as I tend to do on most metalcore releases, because there's just not a ton new there a lot of times. I do appreciate the fact that The Word Alive seemed to be wanting to try and mix things up a little bit, but they just didn't quite succeed at everything they were trying to do. They were trying to reach their full potential, but did not quite get there. 3 out of 5 for me. So what did you guys think? Why did you think it? Let me know in the comments section down below. Thanks for watching the video, everyone. This was just my opinion. As always, you know, feel free to leave yours in the comment section down below. I love hearing from you guys. A lot of you requested this album review, so make sure you like the video, share it with a friend. If you want to check out my last album review, that one is right over here. I did a little skit at the beginning of that one, and I actually thought it turned out pretty funny, so click to see that over here. And if you want to see my other channel where I do lots of other track reviews, movie reviews, TV updates, and that sort of thing, that's down there. Thanks as always for watching ARTV, and I will see you guys very soon. There's so many reviews on the way. I'm going to try to get to Beartooth, Jack White, Slaves, so many more. Feel free to leave requests though for other reviews. I will try to get those as well. And as always, thanks for watching.